Hello students, in this lecture we go through some examples of the subspaces which are based on the subspaces or the examples to show that the given set of vectors can form some subspace or not. Okay, so first example determine which of the following subsets of Rn are subspaces. We have given some sets on the or subsets of an Rn. Rn is consisting of, we know that the Rn is consisting of an n element. The elements which are belonging to Rn has nothing but that form alpha 1, alpha 2 up to so on alpha n. It is nothing but each element is consisting of an n elements. Okay, each vector is consisting of an n element. These are nothing but the elements in Rn, or the elements in Rn are of this form. Okay, therefore we have to show that these subsets given are subspaces, or the subsets given are subspaces or not. The first set is all vectors alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n such that the set consisting of the subsets or the elements of this form alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n such that alpha 1 value is a 1. Okay, now we have to show that this set forms an subspace or not. So its solution is let V is equal to Rn. The vector space given is Rn. V is equal to Rn be a vector space. Okay, and let S is equal to the set given as S is equal to the set, the elements alpha 1, alpha 2 up to so on alpha n belongs to Rn such that alpha 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, the given set, which set we have to show that the subspace this set alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. Only here you write it is in the set form. Okay, order pair alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. This an element belongs to Rn such that the first element alpha 1 is nothing but the 1. Okay, now for showing the subspace, what we have to show? For showing the subspace, we have to show that first of all we have to show that this is a non-empty set, that is a zero element belongs to that set. Okay, so this is the first condition for showing the given subspace or the given set is a subspace or not. And when the first condition is satisfied, then we have to show that these two conditions of the subspaces. What are the conditions? Now for showing a subspace, this is for your reference only. Okay, for showing the subspace we have to show that first we have to show that what we have to show, the given set is non-empty. First we have to show that the given set is non-empty, that is zero element belong to that set S. Okay, first condition is this very important condition. Therefore many sets are failed in this first condition. Okay, there is no zero element belonging to set, or if there is no any zero element or the belonging to that set, this set should be not a subspace. Okay, so this is the first condition, very important condition. Then second condition, what is the second condition? For every A and B belongs to that set S implies that A plus B belongs to that set. This is the second case. Okay, and the third case is for any A belongs to set and the lambda belongs to field F. We have to show that what we have to show, lambda into A belongs to that set. Okay, this is the third case for showing the subspace. Or for this two condition, there is another condition, equivalent condition. Either we show these two conditions. This is the obvious case. We have to first of all we have to show this set is a non-empty set. This is very important case. Okay, in both the cases we have to show that this is a non-empty set. Okay, after showing the first case, we have to show either this two condition or this condition, lambda A plus B belongs to that set for AB belongs to that set and lambda belongs to field F. Okay, these are two, this two and this condition is an equivalent condition. Either we show these two condition hold or this one condition is hold. Okay, so for showing the subspace, these are the conditions that we have to show. Okay, now we have to show that this set is an subspace. We have to show that this set can form a subspace of an R. Okay, now so what is the first condition that we have to show? The given set is a non-empty, that is zero element is belonging to that set. Okay, therefore now look at here, the given set is consisting of the elements of this type. Okay, the elements or the vector, it's consisting of an alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, such that the first element alpha 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, what is a zero element in Rn? Zero element in Rn, we show first condition. Okay, the zero element in Rn, what is a zero element in Rn? Is 0, 0, 0. How many times? This is 0 is repeated n times. Okay, therefore this is a zero element which is belongs to Rn. Is this element belongs to this set S? Is this element first non-zero element, or sorry, the zero element belongs to the given set? No. Why this doesn't belongs to the given set? Because the set is consisting of the elements of this form alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n, such that the first element alpha 1 is equal to 1. But look at here, the first element is 0. Okay, the first element here is not 1. Therefore, the first condition, or therefore this element, is this element belongs to that set? No, the zero element doesn't belongs to that set. Thus, zero element is 0, 0, and this element does not belongs to the given set, since why this condition doesn't hold? Since alpha 1, here the first element alpha 1 is not equal to 1. Okay, here the first element is 0, but the elements which are present here are this form alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, such that the first element is 1. But here look at, the first element is not 1, therefore this element does not belongs to the set S. Thus the zero element doesn't belongs to that set. Hence, zero element does not belongs to the given set. Therefore, the given set, in the given set, the first condition doesn't hold. Okay. First of all, therefore, in the given set, the first condition, as we have to show that in the first condition, the zero element must belonging to that set. But the set fails to satisfy the first condition. Therefore, the given set, it is failing first condition. Therefore, given set is not a subspace of Rn. Okay, here the first condition is not satisfied, therefore we have to not go through the second and third condition, because here the first condition is not satisfied. Okay, therefore the given set cannot form a subspace of the Rn. Now the second is all vectors. Here we are in the Rn. Okay, therefore the vectors are of this form alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n. Now the given set or the second set can be given as S is equal to the set consisting of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, such that alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. Okay, the given set is consisting of n vectors of this form alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, such that alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2, alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, what is our first case to show that this is a subspace? First of all, we have to show that this set is a non-empty. That is, the zero element belongs to that set. If zero element belongs to that set, if zero element belongs to that set, now the zero element is in S, or sorry, in Rn. The zero element in Rn is what? Since 0, 0, 0 belongs to Rn, and here What is an alpha 1? This is nothing but the alpha 1, alpha 2 up to so on. This last element is alpha 1. Here alpha 1 is equal to what? Alpha 1 is 0. Alpha 2 is equal to what? Alpha 2 is equal to 0. How this element is belongs to that set? If alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have to show that alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. If this condition is satisfied for this vector, then this vector is belongs to that set, yes. Okay. So, consider alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 for this vector. Okay. Consider alpha 1 plus alpha 2 is equal to, therefore, for this vector, alpha 1 value is 0. Here already written. Alpha 1 value is 0 plus 2 into alpha 2 value is again 0. 0 plus 2 0 is again 0. Okay, therefore this condition is satisfied for this vector alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. This condition is satisfied for this vector, implies that 0 0 this order or this element or this vector is belongs to yes. Okay, by this vector the condition is satisfied for this set S. The elements in set S are nothing but these vectors of this form where this condition is satisfied. Therefore, for this element, this condition is satisfied. Therefore, this element is belong to set S. Therefore, this is implies the first condition is satisfied only. Okay. Therefore, S is a non-empty set. Okay. Therefore, S is a non-empty set. Now we have to show the second and the third, or we show that this one property is satisfied, or we show that these two properties are satisfied. Now we go through this property. Okay. Now the second property is what we have to show. What we have to show, lambda a plus b belongs to that set. Lambda a plus b belongs to that set where ab belongs to S and the lambda belongs to field F. Okay. So, lambda belongs to field F. For this, we have to take any two elements from that set. Let's consider A is equal to order pair alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n, and suppose B is equal to beta 1, beta 2 up to son beta n. Okay, where this element are belongs to set S. Okay, as this element are belongs to set S, this condition is satisfied for this set. As this element is belongs to that set, alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0, and also this element is belongs to that set. Therefore, beta 1 plus 2 beta 2 is also equal to 0. Now, what we have to show? We have to show that what we have to show in that case, lambda a plus b belongs to that set for lambda belongs to field F and AB belongs to yes. We have to show that this element is belongs to set S. Therefore, consider lambda a plus b, which is equal to, so put the values of an a and b, which is equal to lambda of, what is the value of an a? A is lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda n, plus b into what is the value of b? Beta 1, beta 2 up to son beta n. Okay, so multiplied, sorry, here is no b. Okay, so which is equal to multiplied by lambda inside the bracket, lambda of alpha 1, lambda alpha 2, lambda of alpha 2, then lambda of alpha 3 up to so on, lambda of alpha n plus beta 1, beta 2 up to so on beta n. Then add both. This is lambda of alpha 1 plus beta 1, then lambda of alpha 2 plus beta 2 plus up to so on lambda of alpha n plus beta of n. This is nothing but the lambda a plus b. Now we have to show that this element is belongs to set S. For this, what we have to show, the element in that set are nothing but these elements of this form alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n such that alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0. This element alpha 1 plus 2 multiplied to second coordinate of that element, this addition is nothing but 0. Okay, as we have to show that this lambda I plus b belongs to that set, means what we have to show for this, for showing lambda a plus b belongs to S, we have to show that, what we have to show, first coordinate, what is the first coordinate, this lambda of alpha 1 plus beta 1 plus 2 into, what is the second coordinate of this, 2 into lambda of alpha 2 plus beta 2, which is equal to 0. We have to show that this element is belongs to, or this element is equal to 0. If this element is not equal to 0, therefore the condition is not satisfied for the subspace and the given set is not in subspace. Now we have to show that this condition is satisfied. Okay, so consider what is an condition. We have to show that lambda alpha 1 plus beta 1, we have to show that lambda alpha 1 plus beta 1 plus 2 into lambda alpha 2 plus beta 2 is equal to 0. Now consider this, okay, which is equal to lambda alpha 1 plus beta 1, this is as it is, then multiplied 2 to this, 2 into lambda alpha 2 plus beta 2, therefore which is equal to, then take a lambda inside the bracket, therefore this is nothing but the now consider these two element, lambda of alpha 1 plus 2 lambda of alpha 2, here 2 is also multiplied here, okay, 2 is multiplied to beta 2 also, plus consider this as one bracket, plus beta 1 plus 2 beta 2, then take a lambda outside, lambda into alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 plus beta 1 plus 2 beta 2, but we know that what is an lambda alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 2 and beta 1 plus 2 beta 2, here look at here by using this condition lambda 1 plus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 0 and beta 1 plus 2 beta 2 is equal to 0. Suppose this is on first, therefore put the values of this in that equation, therefore lambda into this value is 0 plus beta 1 plus 2 beta 2 is again 0, lambda into 0 plus 0, which is nothing but the 0. Therefore that's we have to show, okay, we have to show that this condition is nothing but is equal to 0, thus the second condition is also satisfied. Thus the given set S forms a subspace in a R. Thus the given set can form a subspace of the R. So these are some examples for showing the subspaces in the Rn. Now the next is for your homework. The third example is, let consider S is equal to the set consisting of alpha 1 alpha 2 up to on alpha n belongs to Rn such that alpha 1 this is alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus up to on alpha n is equal to 1. Okay, show that this set is a subspace or not. Overall, look at this example. If this set shows a subspace, look at here, we have to consider those elements alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha n such that the addition of this element is equal to 1. If 0 element is belongs to there, 0 element does not belongs here, because 0 plus 0 plus, if we consider the addition of all zeros, 0 element in Rn is nothing but this 0 0 0 element, okay, and addition of all these 0 is nothing but 1, or it is not 1. Okay, so 0 element does not belongs in that set, therefore this is not a subspace. Okay, you have to write it briefly. Okay, therefore I will explain totally to you, but it's on you to write it briefly. Then the next example is, fourth example is, the set S is equal to alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n belongs to Rn such that a1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus up to so on an alpha n is equal to 0, where a1 a2 up to so on an belongs to R. Okay, so this is your second example for your homework. And the fifth example is the set consisting of an a1 a2 up to some an such that a1 square is equal to a2. Okay, so you have to look at for this example is also. Okay, order pair a1 and 2n such that a1 square is equal to a2. Now the next is, determine which of the following subsets of C or R are the subspaces of the C or R. C or R is nothing but the set of continuous function on the real number. Therefore, we have to show that the given set is a subspace or not on the set of continuous function on the set of real number. The first set is f belongs to C over R such that f of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, that S is equal to the set given as a set of all those functions f belongs to continuous functions. Okay, belongs to C over R. C over R is nothing but the continuous function on the R. Therefore, f is a continuous function on R such that f of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so the set S is consisting of all those functions such that f under 1 by 2 is equal to 0. For this set, we have to show that this is in subspace or not. So first of all, we have to look at the first condition, either it is non-empty or empty. For the non-emptiness, we have to show that the 0 element belongs to that set. 0 element in the case of the continuous function, the 0 element is nothing but the 0 function. Okay, so this either a 0 function belongs to that set. We know that under a 0 function, the image of any element is nothing but the 0. Okay, we have function such that f of 1 by 2 is equal to 0, but under 0 function, the image of any element is nothing but obviously 0. Okay, so 0 function belongs to that set, therefore 0 element belongs to that set, and this set is a non-empty. So the first condition is satisfied. Hence here 0 function f belongs to C over R is contained in S. Okay, this is implies S is non-empty. Okay, so first condition is satisfied here. Now we have to show the second condition. For this, we have to show that for any f and g belongs to set S and lambda belongs to field. Okay, so lambda belongs to field. Here the field is nothing but the R. Okay, here the field is R. For lambda belongs to R, we have to show that, what we have to show, lambda f plus g belongs to that set. Okay, for this what we have to show? For this we have to show that for showing the subspace, what is one condition? We have to show that f of 1 by 2 is equal to 0, but we have to show that this element belongs to that set. That is, we have to show that lambda f plus g operating on 1/2 which is equal to 0. For showing this element belongs to that set, we have to show that the image of this function under 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, for this consider lambda f plus g operating on 1/2, then which is equal to lambda of, which is nothing but the lambda of f of 1 by 2 plus g of 1 by 2. Okay, now look at here, which f and g belongs to set S. F of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Since as we have lambda f of 2 plus g of 1 by 2. Okay, here f and g belongs to S, and the S consisting of all those elements such that f of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Since f belongs to C over R, implies that f of 1 by 2 is 0, and g belongs to that set is also g of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. This implies this is 0, and this again 0, 0 into 0, 0 plus 0, sorry, this is again 0. Therefore, this lambda f plus g operating on 1/2 is equal to 0, implies this element lambda f plus g is belongs to that set, and implies that S is a subspace of C over R. Okay, so these two conditions are satisfied by this set. Yes, first of all, this is a non-empty set, and for any fg belongs to that set, and lambda belongs to R over the field. Here the field is F, therefore here is R. We have to show that lambda f plus g belongs to that set. Therefore here also lambda f plus g belongs to that set. Therefore this set is nothing but the subspace of the C over R. To that set, but the set S consisting of all those elements such that